Alright, you lot. Welcome back to Only Channel where Twonks provide entertainment and I serve up sass on a silver platter. Today's menu features an absolute belter from Kinda Gaming experts who think their hot takes could melt steel, but really, they're just microwaving cold leftovers. Trust me, you won't want to miss this one. But before we get started, don't forget to like, subscribe and all that bollocks. It helps the channel grow. Let's dive in, shall we? Right, this week's Star Twonk is a proper piece of work. Starting strong with Black Ops 6's biggest selling COD game ever. Oh, blah. Clearly, this one's got the gaming history from discount bin at Blockbuster. Let's clear this up. Black Ops 6 may have had most players on launch thanks to Game Pass handing it out like free samples, but biggest selling? Not even close, mate. Facts are a bit foreign concept to some, it seems. But wait, this Twonk wasn't done yet. 1995 doubles down. Okay, well, that's still not good evidence that COD is struggling. Right, because player retention is apparently just a myth now. Poor reviews, combined with backlash over predatory microtransactions are figments of my imagination. Hate to break it to you, sunshine, but franchise is shedding players faster than an unpatched FPS drops frames. PC numbers are down nearly 50% and Exodus isn't slowing. Still, 1995 sticks to the guns. Sorry, guy, I've been seeing comments like this for the last 15 years and yet COD goes on. Yeah, of course it does, because twonks like you keep feeding machine, happily forking over cash for recycled content, overpriced skins, and same old gameplay loop that's been duct taped together since 2007. You're type who'd thank a scammer for stealing your wallet cause at least they left me my ID. But here's kicker. If by being manipulated you mean enjoying playing it for hundreds of hours and getting insane value out of my purchase, I will, thanks. Oh, mate, this one had me in stitches. Pure comedy gold. Your version of value is like saying you enjoy chewing gum you found under the pub table. If you're happy being spoon-fed mediocrity, crack on, but don't expect restaurants to nod along like lemons. Then just when you think it couldn't get any better, another twonk, Brashaw Martinez, enters ring with this gem. Your attitude is one of the reasons why I'd never back XDefiant or any other game of your choosing. Mate, I didn't realise my personal gaming choices held such weight. Better ring up Ubisoft, eh? Let them know Brashaw's valuable support won't be gracing their servers. Devastating news, truly. This twonk had more hot air to share, though. Apparently, they've been giving XDefiant devs the wisdom since beta. Oh, burden of being an unsung hero. Newsflash, your self-righteous feedback didn't save anyone, mate. But hey, don't let reality ruin your narrative. Now this is where our mate Brashaw Martinez really starts to shine, delivering hot text like a dodgy toaster sparking its last. They drop this absolute pearl. Seemed to struggling as of late with views. I knew your shtick wouldn't last for long, and good riddance. Ah, classic glamour massacre. You'd think if you're gonna throw shade, you'd at least make it readable. But hey, I get it. Must be tough balancing your keyboard warrior life and your full-time job as a professional twonk. Then they go full conspiracy theories. Tencent were added to the list of Chinese companies aiding and abetting the Chinese military. Oh, no. Big bad Chinese government strikes again. Honestly, where you're clinging to this is like life preserver. It's pure comedy gold. But let's not stop there. That corp hopes and dreams their buyout for XDefiant is super dead. Like it's always been. I'm so glad to be here to witness pain. Right, because my pain apparently fuels your existence. Irony is almost too rich, projecting pain while you're desperately shouting into the void, hoping someone, somewhere might validate your nonsense. Don't worry, mate. I'll give you 15 minutes of fame right here. But wait, there's more. Bloke tries to keep swinging. Blah, blah, blah. XDefiant community is crumbling. I suggest you move on and take a break as well. Be like Jack. Ah, yeah. Old blah, blah, blah move. Clear sign you've run out of brain power. And as for Jack, he's stepping back for personal reasons, which is fair enough. Unlike you, Jack's actually capable of self-awareness. I, on the other hand, will keep doing what I do best, delivering top-notch content and roasting twonks like you. Then in final desperate attempt to hit me with this gem. Me? I've been cleared out from XDefiant. I was one of those 18 million people who didn't really come back. Relevant? Son, no one knows who hell you are. You use AI to fashion a favourable portrayal of you. Ah, Nobody knows you argument. Classic deflection. Newsflash, mate. I'm not trying to be next gaming messiah. I'm just here for laughs and to call out utter drivel people like you spew daily. As for AI, yeah, it's great for efficiency, but unlike you, I don't need it to form coherent sentences or deliver my point. Keep it coming, Brashaw Martinez. Your gift that keeps giving, and I'm more than happy to take your nonsense and turn it into content gold. Now here's where Brashaw Martinez takes a nosedive in full-on delusional territory. The follower-up on the nobody knows who you are rant with this banger. You can walk down the street in any city on earth, and no one will say, hey, that's Scotty McGaming and his 2K subs. You are delusional, and again, couldn't have happened to a more fitting community. Oh, brilliant! First of all, cheers for the sub count update. I wonder where you were my personal analytics manager. And honestly, thought of people shouting my name in street? Horrifying. Imagine a random bloke running up mid-dog walk screaming, Oi, Scotty, roast me next! No thanks, I'll pass. I prefer me anonymity, mate. Meanwhile, you're probably pacing around your mum's kitchen hoping someone recognises you from your tragic internet arguments. What's wrong with kids these days? They seem to think that 'cause they need validation, we older generations need it too. Mate, I'm not here for clout or to inflate me ego. I'm here to roast Twonks, share gaming takes and have a laugh. If people enjoy it, great. If not, that's fine too. It's not like I'm crying into me Yorkshire tea over viewer stats. Now here comes kicker. Pain, pain, pain. Always let a wounded dog breathe. Give him water and a little food. Then pain, pain, pain. Wow, you fancy yourself a poet now, do you? Shakespeare at Twonk community, perhaps? Honestly, mate, this pain obsession of yours is a bit worrying. You're not dishing out pain, you're just embarrassing yourself while restaurants have a giggle at your expense. But hey, keep shouting into the void. Your misery fuels my content. In final flurry of keyboard warrior bravado, they toss out this gem. We all knew Mark Rubin would choke, except you guys. You harp on about COD, but when people bring that energy back, we're wrong, obsessed, and twonks. You can't take heat, step out at kitchen. Oh, here we go again. Another COD apologist clutching at the pearls of a big bad truth about the precious franchise. First of all, mate, Mark Rubin ain't choking. He did his best to give players a game that's not riddled with predatory monetisation and recycle mechanics. Meanwhile, you're just out here yelling pain like a drunk bloke outside a kebab shop at 3 a.m. Let's not ignore real irony though, accusing us of being obsessed while you're over here practically writing a novel about how you've dished out pain to XDefiant fan. Only pain happening here, it's second-hand embarrassment I'm feeling for you, lad. And finally, just as I were considering blocking this twonk for the sake of my own brain cells, I realised something. This entire back and forth were a gift. I mean, where else would I get such comedy gold? This level of delusion and misplaced confidence is exactly why Twonk Chronicles exist. You can't make this stuff up. So thank you, Brashaw Martinez, for your service. You give me content, and I'm sure viewers are loving every second of it. Let's give this twonk a round of applause, shall we? And there you have it, folks. Latest episode of Twonk Chronicles brought to you by the most glorious, misguided gaming experts internet has to offer. Seriously, it's a gift that keeps giving. If no else, we've learned one important lesson. Twonks will always twonk, and I'll always be here to call them out on the nonsense. Now, if you enjoyed this glorious train wreck, you know what to do. Smash that like button, hit subscribe, and ring that notification bell, because trust me, there's plenty more where that come from. Got questions or your own twonk encounters to share? Drop them in comments below. I might just feature them in a video. Also, don't forget to check out links in the description. Join Discord for a proper laugh and a bit of banter. Follow me on Twitter for more spicy texts. And if you're feeling extra generous, consider becoming a member. I'll see you next, and you're magnificent.